Superman review. Welcome back to Coming This Summer. This is the video I think that will probably get more views than most of ours do because we don't like. Well, we've been harsh on James Gunn for a bit.
Yes, we have.
With the jumping the gun. We did say...
I said I'd triple down until the movie came out.
And we did say we will be honest how we feel about the movie no matter what, including whether we like it or hate it.
Yeah.
I don't think either one of us disliked the movie.
No.
Was it pretty much what we thought it would be?
Yeah.
I think so.
I really like this movie, actually.
Okay.
I like
definitely
this movie.
would not use the word really for me, but...
I really like this movie. I've seen it twice in theaters. I went to go see it in regular, and then I went to go see it in 3D.
It's not something I would do.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't like it that much.
I needed to watch it again. I needed another go because the first go-around was me running out of my job across the street after you gave me 2 items that would maybe enhance the viewing.
Which, keep in mind, his job without saying is a comedy thing. So he's like, you're in a different
comedy
mindset.
into
That's what I mean.
comedy.
I'm just saying, like, you're running something comedy wise, and then you got to shift right over. Yeah.
And I ran across the fucking street to the movie theater because it's right across the street from my job. So like, I walked out of the theater into the other theater.
Right.
Yeah. So like, and I like missed the first 10 minutes of it. I was late. I was out of breath from fucking running across the street, and we were just like crammed in there like sardines, which I fucking hate.
I did hate that.
You know what I mean?
Next
like,
to people that are like talking the entire time.
I do love James Gunn.
God, the people next to us on that side were so bad.
So I needed a second viewing, and I think the second viewing like cemented it that I really like this movie. I don't think it's a perfect movie. I don't think it's a very great movie. I think it's on par with Guardians 3 and like those movies. I say it is.
It is nowhere near as good as Guardians 3. Oh no.
It's on par. I think it's better than Guardians 2 by a long shot.
We're going to be disagreeing a little bit.
We are going to be disagreeing. I knew we were going to be disagreeing. It's fine. I like the movie. I don't like the James Gunn isms
too much.
As much. Did I have a lot of fun watching them? Yeah.
It's a fun movie. I will agree there. It's a fun movie. I like the new Superman. I think he's fine.
David Cornsweet.
I think he's fine.
He's great. He's a very, and I've been saying this, he's an immature Superman. We got a very childlike James Gunn, Star-Lord-ass Superman.
The problem there, he had already been Superman for, what, 4 years?
3 years.
3 years.
Right.
See, he was too immature for that.
Right.
He should have
too
already...
immature to be a 3-year-old Superman. Yeah.
I wasn't a huge fan of... I think my biggest gripe, actor-wise...
is Lex.
Nicholas. He was...
Nicholas Holt.
He sucked.
You don't like him.
The new... His character was so inconsistent, and I don't blame him because he's great. I like him as an actor.
He was good in this. I think his line deliveries were good.
But his Lex was written terribly.
He was too petty.
It was the weakest of any Lexes that I've seen.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey did a better job.
Yeah. Well, like I'm like Lex is like, yes, of course is he this petty? Yes, of course. On the surface, to everybody he works with, to the public, is he that petty? No,
he played a pretty smooth billionaire in the comics and the old movies.
Right.
It's like everyone loved him because they didn't know how evil he actually was until he showed it.
It's like where's the facade that he's building?
Right.
That he's like maybe like shouldn't he publicly be for Superman? To like throw him off that he's in control of the guy who's beating up Superman.
The movie starts with him shitting on his employee.
Right.
Like
right.
Why is everyone just so worshiping him when he is a monster?
They're scared of him, right? They're like scared of him.
It felt undeserved.
His employees and like his surrounding friends and like people and like whatever employees or whatever are like super afraid of him, but the public isn't. Like he's appearing on these talk shows and like talking bad about Superman, and it's like, yes, you've fabricated the narrative to be we hate Superman.
Right.
With knowledge you just found that is real and existed, and you didn't tamper with it all, which is also really weird.
Which they beat you over the head with.
Which they beat you over the head with.
Definitely
which makes you think it will be, and the movie will end with it being tampered.
But now James Gunn is quadrupled down.
Yeah.
Because people don't like that.
Yeah.
And he can't ever just admit he makes a mistake.
I really like this movie. We're going to agree on most of the problems with the movie.
I didn't hate the movie.
No.
Let me just say that.
And we expected to.
Yes.
We expected to not like this movie.
I did not expect to even have much fun at all.
Yeah.
Based on the trailers and the marketing.
But Lex is like 10 times more where he needs to be in this movie. Like he is too I hate Superman both publicly and internally. Like it should be like I hate him internally, but on the surface I'm like calm, cool, collected. Lex.
Right, and
Lex Luthor,
I didn't
billionaire.
buy him being a genius the way they set it up.
No.
They just said, hey, he's a genius, and you better believe it.
He's going to drop lines that sound smart.
Right, and that opening
Right.
scene where he's talking to the military people, they're trying to make it seem like, again, like the Fantastic Four problem, this felt like a sequel to a movie that did not exist.
I've developed nanobots that are infused with her bloodstream so she can form into anything or whatever. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay. That's what I mean.
It's super comic booky in that regard. I feel like when it's doing, and I've said this to a lot of people, when it's a Superman movie, it's really good.
Which we talked about. I think the problem was going to be, and I feel like I was dead on, is like, would it be a fine superhero movie, a comic book style movie? Yes. How was it going to be as a Superman movie? It failed in a lot of regards being a pure Superman movie.
It's a Superman movie for maybe generously 45% of the movie. It's a pure,
generous.
very generously a Superman movie. When he's at the Daily Planet as Clark Kent, when he has the interactions with
the chief was terrible.
Jimmy
by the
Olsen
way.
and the chief Perry White. Really? I thought he was straight out of the comic book. He's got the cigar and yeah.
It's like he was cosplaying as J. Jameson.
Okay.
But not doing it right.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about that.
I don't know. I thought they were a lot of fun. I thought Clark's interactions for the 5-minute scene that we got where Clark is actually at the Daily Planet, I think was
none of that,
no,
though.
we didn't get any of that. We got more of the Daily Planet without Clark than we did with him.
And let's make Lois insufferable.
No, Lois wasn't that bad.
In that interview scene.
No, that interview scene's
It's
great.
a good scene, but she's too. She comes off to me too insufferable.
But she's
And they've
reporter
already been
Lois Lane
dating.
doesn't
I know.
take no shit
Except
from
that
no
they've
one.
already been dating for whatever amount of time, and you wouldn't talk
don't know
to him
how
that
long.
way. They say in that scene about
Oh,
how
do
long
they?
they've been together.
Oh,
or whatever.
really?
That's what I'm saying. We got too much without anything over here.
I think the interview scene was the best part of the movie. I think it was the most dialogue structured.
Yes.
We're actually saying things.
Except it doesn't work with the rest of the movie because the rest of the movie does a bunch of other stuff that's not Superman.
I feel like there are scenes that do justify that scene, but it's not every scene. It's there are scenes where when James Gunn finally slows down and stops writing fucking 9 jokes per second, it's a good movie.
Hey, what if we focus on a garage for 18 seconds?
Let's do a slow garage
That
gag.
is not an exaggeration. It is
No.
nearly 30 seconds on
No.
that garage gag.
No. I don't know. I like the interview scene. I liked it a lot.
I don't hate it. It just felt, again, like we're watching Superman 2, and they had their honeymoon phase that we missed, and now they're to the point where she's so comfortable that she's going to get in Superman's face and tell him.
He agreed to it.
I
That
know,
scene is great
but
where
again,
she's like,
there's
would you interview me now? And he's like, yeah.
But there's not enough build up to me in their relationship.
Nah, yeah.
This Superman and Lois.
But we know Superman and Lois.
Yeah, but that's with
But
every
we
comic
know.
book. We know all of
But
them.
we know Superman and Lois. I think that's the point of this movie is James Gunn is being like, you fucking know, or if not, you'll figure it out. You know what I mean? Like with the Justice Gang.
Ugh.
Dumb name. Great actors except for Hawkgirl, who is not needed in this movie
She's not
at
needed,
all.
but I didn't mind her.
No, she was fine. I didn't mean great.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you know,
No, just like a
characters.
character
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, no, cool.
Hawkgirl wasn't needed. Guy Gardner was hilarious, also not needed. It distracted from our Superman
That's
movie.
what I'm saying.
Right.
It's two movies that slammed into each other. So if you're
Yeah.
going to do this really intense Lois interview with Superman,
It needs to
you
match
can't
that.
literally go, oh, look out in the back, they got it, and they're flying around a monster trying to zap
that
him.
scene was really good too. Fuck.
But
God.
it doesn't. To me, it doesn't work with what they set. It works on its own, but coming off that scene, it's like
It does feel like
he's
it's
tying his boots, and it's just.
It feels like it's cutting between two movies.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Where at one point James Gunn is actually has something to say and is being serious about making a Superman movie, and other times it's like Guy Gardner's haircut. Get it?
Yeah, that's what I'm
okay.
saying.
Crypto's a bad dog.
We're gonna have this super serious talk,
Right.
and then while we're finishing that talk up, we're gonna watch them act like complete cheeseballs in the background. That completely undercuts what you just watched because they're cheesing
you're right.
in the back.
You're right. I needed the interview Clark Superman character, whatever he was doing, to be reflected in the fights, in
Right.
his interactions with the
That's what I'm
Justice
trying to say.
Gang,
If he's
his interactions with Lex.
he doesn't act that way any other time
No.
except that scene.
No, he's kind of
he's
like
a goofy Star-Lord every
he-
other time.
he's like a stomping baby in the
Right.
interview scene. He's like, no, you can't use that.
And
Like-
I agree with you. The scene is good.
It's really
but Then
good.
you switch, and all
Yeah.
of a sudden, like, well, where's that
And then
Superman that was just
then he's
talking?
quipping to kaijus.
Right. Eyes up
and
here, buddy. That's the worst line in the movie.
it's so bad, and it looks so bad
yeah,
too.
the CGI is terrible. I thought I was the only one. Like, you can see the head doesn't work
When
right.
he's doing
with
like the
suit.
clap and like the snap up. It's disgusting.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. It's really bad. Yeah, and the kaiju fight is dumb. Like Guy
Don't
Gardner.
kill him, guy.
I know. Mr. Terrific's fine. Guy
He was
Gardner
great.
being like, I made oven mitts. Like, it's those James Gunn
That's what I'm
isms that
trying to
make me
say.
not like that. I told you we were going to agree on
Oh,
some of
yeah,
the
yeah,
problems.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the movie still.
I like the movie
Yeah.
overall. It's a
Okay.
fun movie.
But it just kind of goes from, and we're doing this now, and we're
Right.
doing this now. Some Superman shit's going to happen, and we're doing this now, and it's really
Like,
cool.
what made it, in James Gunn's words, just way better than anything the DCEU did? I didn't see anything that made me go, well, that's head and shoulders above anything they've done.
No, is it a great Superman movie? Is it probably one of the best Superman movies we've ever gotten?
Yeah, see,
yeah.
I would
on
say
a
yes
technical
because
level, yes.
I don't think most of the old ones are as good as people wear
No.
their rose-colored
No.
glasses and watch them. Was
Like the
Christopher Reeves
Christopher
good? Yeah,
Reeves.
but like those movies are not great movies.
Superman Returns isn't great either.
That's the most Superman to the comic book movie, though.
Okay.
Is it boring? Yes.
Yeah.
But is it the most accurate
Yeah.
Superman movie?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
It's a Superman movie.
I think this movie's a more accurate Superman movie.
I don't know. He's too adolescent. He's too much of a
He's too
child.
immature. I'm excited to see the progression of his character.
See, that's what I'm worried about.
And
though, with
becoming
James
more-
Gunn. Star-Lord barely grew through 3 movies.
Yeah.
And by the end, he was regular Star-Lord again, eating cereal, cracking jokes at them. So, like, how much... That's what I'm worried
Right.
about.
Right.
See, I guess I'm already future looking because James Gunn's in charge of all of this. And if this was the thing that starts it all and saves the thing, and this is as good as we got, then I'm worried.
Yeah.
Like, Supergirl's going to be terrible.
No, it's not going to be terrible. That comic book rules. It's a great comic
The
book
comic might be
adaptation.
good. I
Yeah.
don't
No,
know.
I don't think
Yeah,
Supergirl's going to be
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
I think this is the most we've ever disagreed on a CTS episode. But
I
we're
don't
but
think
we're
so, 'cause
but we're
my
doing
score
okay.
won't be that low.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying to call out what I thought was going to
Yes.
happen, and it happened.
We need to bring up, okay, so we'll talk about the elephant in the room. The transmission that Jor-El and Superman's parents send with him is, do good, we're going to put you on a planet with some good things and do good, blah, blah, blah. Inherently, this message is destroyed in this movie and is like broken and fractured. And there's only one part of it that actually exists that
Destroyed,
Superman
they said.
hears. Also a lot like, I don't know, maybe our favorite anime series ever, Dragon Ball fucking Z, where Kakarot is sent to the planet to destroy it, but he only hears good and love and becomes a force for good. James Gunn just wrote Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
He just did Dragon Ball. And it's like, no, actually, you were sent here for evil purposes.
Yeah, bang all the have all the women you can, and I'll take
Secret harem.
It's
That was
such
so
a-
stupid.
Such
That
a
was so
shitty
stupid.
James Gunn thing. That's what I'm saying. Like,
It felt really out of character for like a Jor-El, and it's like, well, there goes like us getting the crystals like of Jor-El's like teachings and like learnings of
Because
the
he's
universe.
actually a horn dog pimp who just
Right. He's actually a really bad dude. Played by Bradley Cooper, which people are justifying like, okay, that's throwaway. Like it's not going to matter. Like it's not going to inherently change who Superman is.
know.
We're not going to see Jor-El again because it's fucking Bradley Cooper.
no, and James Gunn's defense was like, I wanted Superman to be his own man. It's like,
Fine.
but he already kind of was because he
Right.
could have done whatever he wanted regardless of what the message from his parents was.
Right. So for him to find out, there's never like a struggle. Like Goku has like the struggle of like, am I sent here to do evil? Like, I'm the ape that like killed my grandpa. Am I actually evil? And it's
Right.
like, no. Like, because I've become my own person and can like justify for myself what's good and evil. And so for like Lex to use that to like sway the planet, and it's like everybody's on board for fuck
Yeah, instantly,
Superman.
like he's only been around for 3-4 years. Like he's been pretending, putting his life on the
But he's
line and saving
saving
the planet.
everyone.
Right. Like,
Right.
it makes no
It makes
sense
no
narratively.
sense. It makes no sense. He's like publicly teaming up with the Justice Gang, like
Right.
on TV, like has
And
news
even the
about him
Justice Gang's
saving
like,
the day.
that's true. We're gonna have to take care of you. And like, oh, you're gonna instantly flip on him too.
Yeah, a guy being like, I took an oath to stop that very thing And it's like, we get it. I didn't need this world building. I needed Superman world building. I didn't need Guy Gardner.
That's the problem.
I didn't
we
need
got
that.
another let's build the universe out and waste a movie building everything out. And
Yeah.
we'll give you 30 minutes of Superman.
Yeah, right. And we got that. It was probably like 30% Superman, the rest Justice League DC, nondescript DC movie with characters
That's
from the
what
universe.
I say. And I feel I'm
Sure.
not trying to be overly harsh, but I just feel like seriously, we joked in another review. I think Sean Levy would have did a better job. I really do, because it's like
Yeah.
I don't need that much.
There's 20 minutes of this movie that's unwatchable.
The pocket dimension stuff is
So they
is
introduced
not good.
Lex has access to pocket universes
Because
so
he's
he
a
can
super
because
genius
he's
and
really
don't
smart,
question
'cause
it.
he's really smart. And he can teleport because he's so
Mr.
smart.
Trivia goes, it's like a 1 in trillion chance every time you open that it's even going to open. Otherwise, it'll blow up the whole world. But they're just walking in
But
and
they
out
got
of
it.
it
But they got
constantly.
but they got it. Okay? But they got it. They're
And then
not
he
even
goes,
going to
Oh, I also hacked it, even though I just said by doing this I could end the world.
I'm hacking it. Yeah. So Superman turns himself in after they like announce that he's evil and sent here for a secret harem and
Which would
evil.
also make you like, why would you think he's evil when he's turning himself in?
Right. But
Like-
we're going to slam him to the ground and we're going to throw him in a pocket universe controlled by Lex Luthor, which is just welcome to CGI
It's
land.
Quantumania.
Welcome to CGI land.
That's why I don't want to hear people insult Quantumania anymore, because that looked like they
No.
were filming at the same time.
Yeah. So we get a bunch of cages with probably a bunch of characters that we don't give a shit about. And
Easter
our
Egg City.
Anthony Kerrigan, our boy from Barry, NoHo Hank,
Talk about that. He
who
got
was
robbed.
absolutely wasted on Metamorpho.
Robbed,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. I like Metamorpho being in it. I think he looked cool. I like the Kryptonite thing.
It
Like,
was
that's
cool.
our
And they're
excuse.
setting him up for future
Sure.
movies. But again, they're
Dope.
doing more universe building instead of Superman building.
Right. I needed more Superman
I needed
stuff.
more
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah. And they have Metamorpho's baby or whatever, who's a weird CGI green baby. And I'm only saying
Baby
this
Yoda.
because it's going to be brought up in the next conversation we had. So Lois goes to Justice Gang and is like, we got to go find Superman and save Superman. And like everybody is like, fuck you. I don't want to do that.
Well,
We're lazy.
he wants a secret harem, so I'm not
We're lazy. We're lazy. Yeah. And then Mr. Terrific joins and they do the scene where they go get the T-Craft or whatever it's called. And he hits the garage door and it's a really slow garage door, guys. Why are we doing this?
It was the worst. That was the worst scene.
Why
in the
are we
movie.
doing
It was
such-
the worst scene.
It's
in the movie.
one of the most cliche gags.
And it wasn't. It was too
in
long.
anything. It's
You're
way
so,
too long.
You're so fast and terrific, but you can't have a garage door that opens faster. Get it?
I'm working on it. Hey, in the next scene we get,
He hacks the universe.
but that's not. But the scene before that is they land on the beach, and then two characters walk slowly down the stairs of the spaceship into unforeseen lands. Where did we see that scene before? I don't know. Maybe every Guardians movie ever. It was like the exact same shot from fucking
Yeah,
Guardians
it was.
3 when they're walking onto the Animal Planet.
What's I mean? You can't he can't fix the garage door, but he can hack the dimensions.
But he's gonna hack a pocket universe portal.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like it was.
And so they get through the pocket universe portal. The portal's dying, and then they look out, and Mr. Terrific goes, "It's an anti-proton river," and it's just like this CGI fucking pixel voxels
Oh,
things
so
out
bad.
of the Adam Sandler movie. It's
Yeah.
just the particle effects from pixels just floating in a river
It was so bad.
in this blue CGI weird world.
Yeah, it was like
landscape.
this matte blue gray. Everything.
People are saying Phantom Zone. If it was the Phantom Zone, they would have said Phantom Zone. You know what I
No,
mean?
yeah.
Like, they would've
Now
called-
we're gonna call it the.
They would have called it the Phantom Zone. Like, there's no James Gunn is naming dropping every other little MacGuffin in the fucking DC universe. If it was the Phantom Zone,
We would know.
do not think he would half step
No,
on
I-
calling
I-
it that. Of course,
Unless he doubles down now because
unless
of
he doubles down. And
feedback.
Superman calls it the Phantom Zone now. Why would he do that? Why would he do that?
That scene too. My issue with that was that portal is closing and about to collapse.
For 10 minutes.
And every time they
for
show
15
it,
minutes.
the next collapse should kill them. But yet every time they cut back, it's the same one as the one before.
But they have enough time for Lois, Mr. Terrific to escape, Crypto the Superdog to escape, Anthony Kerrigan, Metamorpho, his baby, and Superman. All to get out without like even a cape getting snagged
right,
in the
which
portal.
they're like, we
or-
have seconds left, and then like 9 minutes of the movie go.
We can't keep it open for that long or it's going to close within pictoseconds or whatever the fuck he says.
And then staying in the pocket dimension, it felt like
Too long,
Guardians
man.
3.
Too long.
But
what are we
like,
doing?
incoherent.
What are we doing?
Him being stuck in the pixel thing.
It looked awful.
It was so bad.
Okay, yeah. Superman escapes with the help of Metamorpho because he makes a son or whatever.
Which again, that
you
whole
know,
part
that's
pissed me
cool.
off because like the second Superman gets in there, he's like, and I know it's a movie, but
Mhm.
it's like, hey, just cut that out and flip it to something else, and I can save everyone right now. No, I'm gonna. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like for no
Don't
reason.
talk to me.
Okay, I've changed my mind now that you're about to die.
But then he takes the kryptonite off, and he's still weak. Like, hey, there's no yellow sun. He's not gonna heal. You don't need Metamorpho anymore. Pull Metamorpho out of the fucking. Pull him out. Chip a piece of kryptonite off. And
why is he sitting there if he doesn't need it? That's what I'm saying. Like there was huge.
Why doesn't he turn his whole body into kryptonite just to ensure that Superman doesn't get out? You know what I mean? Like
I stopped it. Why are you still weak? Yeah, why did they keep you in here for all this time if all you needed to do was hit me with the little kryptonite?
I will speak to how much I liked watching this movie twice.
Don't think about it though.
This 20-minute scene of them in the Pocket Universe, especially in 3D. Unwatchable,
but they
dude.
play the Superman theme.
No, it's unwatchable, bro. It's unwatchable. Him falling into the Proton River when Metamorpho is Tentacle Gas Man while he's holding Green Baby and Crypto's trying to pull him out of the water, all while
he keeps losing until he's just a head with a little tail.
While they're fighting 3 other dudes, and there's like voxels. If you haven't seen the movie, it's so hard to describe because I don't know what's happening in this scene. It's like he's thrashing. Superman's like in this river, and it's anti-proton,
and
so
he can't get out.
Why?
Because.
But why?
Because.
It's just like this mass that is so like
it's a black
unfathomable.
hole.
But it's a river.
Leading to the black hole.
So it's a black hole powered river?
I guess.
Okay.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but I can swim in the ocean. Doesn't that mean I can swim in the river? You know what I mean?
He can't get out until he uses his
super breath.
Super breath.
Why doesn't he use the super breath to get out of the anti-proton river?
Like, he couldn't get out of the river, but he can super breath out of a fucking black hole.
So he's like holding the baby, he's like drowning while like fighting like dudes, and like Crypto's like flying above. It is maybe in the last 10 years, aside from that weird Spy Kids movie they made on Netflix a couple years ago, maybe the worst CGI.
Yeah, I don't want to ever hear like, MODOK was terrible.
It might be the worst. Everything in Quantumania looked better than this, including that shitty green screen scene at the beginning of Quantumania when they're in like that.
Oh,
yeah.
No,
it's
I can't,
awful.
I can't get over how bad it was.
It is almost unwatchable. It is unwatchable.
It is.
You cannot understand what's happening. Again, Lois and Mr. Terrific are in the portal that's been closing. It has 10 seconds left to close for the last 20 minutes.
By the way, and this bothers. See, we have a lot of problems because we write, so I think a lot of these things irritate me.
It's unwatchable.
But when they come down the beach and he uses his little spheres,
the T-sphere fight,
T-spheres to knock everybody out because he doesn't kill them.
Yeah,
because they make that very clear.
That fight scene's fun.
It's fun. But then no one goes into the tent to see what the hell is happening until after they save everyone, and he's still trying to save the portal. Then they're like,
"What's going on in here?
Can you fix it?
Can you help us?" After he just knocked us all out.
And we stayed knocked out just long. Like, there was too many, like, badly written connectors scene to scene was my issue with.
Yep. And then by the third act, this movie completely falls apart. It completely falls apart. Like, Superman has to fight the engineer, which I want to talk about the engineer because the engineer, I'm sure she's a fine actress. I'm sure she's a fine actor. Awful in this movie.
Yeah,
I think her character looked bad. I think everything but the face.
Yeah,
was like CGI.
They put too much money. That scene where she does a cartwheel and her face comes out of her ass.
What is that?
Why?
She like bends over at one point. Her head like goes up through the center.
She does like
pops out.
A back bend or a front bend, and all just so her head and shoulders can change position.
Not to dodge anything.
No, just because.
Just because. What?
That's what I'm trying.
Why?
Why
are we
so
doing
many
that?
James Gunn. Check out this cool thing I wrote in this movie that it made me go.
So in the finale, he's fighting Ultraman and the engineer in the football court. Okay, hold on. I need to say this because when they're flying, he's like flying up. He's like being overcome by the nanites from Engineer, and they're like flying up, and it's like, what's he doing? Is he rubbing it off with friction from the atmosphere? He's like, no, he's gonna fly into space, and then shoot all the way back down to Earth, and hopefully kill them on impact. Except for we get a scene where Engineer is like. She literally has a line where she's like, I won't be able to survive at this speed. And she like delivers it exactly like that.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
And it's fucking maybe one of the worst lines.
And even
in
though
a comic
she gets
book
obliterated, somehow the nanites are there and he has to do this like pulling out.
He has to pull out, Jay. He has to pull out the nanobots, the nano machines out of his body. Why? Because Engineer's unconscious and now they're not being controlled by.
Yeah.
If she's unconscious,
is she dead or is she?
Then there's still.
They should
synapses
still be
firing.
Right,
There's still blood.
I don't know.
She's still alive. You know what I mean? What I needed in this scene was for not to see Engineer's fucking face. Her to have like a cool flight mask.
She could
Or
have
like
just
something.
jumped into him as herself to take over, and then when he does that, it's killing her so that he spits.
And then he
him
throws
out.
her up.
Right.
Yeah. That would have
Anything
been
else
awesome.
would have worked
Yeah.
than what we got.
And then Ultraman gets revealed. And it looks like Brendan Fraser in George of the Jungle.
They put a wig on David
Cornsweet.
Yeah, they put a wig on him.
Looks like Brendan Fraser from George of the
I
Jungle.
thought he looked a little like Brandon Rao.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They're like, let's make you this.
Yeah. He looks really bad. One of his eyes is like
They
crossed.
did like
I
that
c-
had to be on purpose because of the people giving them crap about what he looked like on that one flying scene. So they did like his eye thing because James Gunn's a dick and doesn't like criticism ever.
That's really funny.
And I guarantee that's why they did
really funny. Yeah. I thought it was Bizarro. I thought we were just going to reveal that it's Bizarro. And then it's like, well, he is, but not yet.
that. Not that one.
Not
but
yet, I guess. Like, okay. It would have been fun to just do Bizarro
Just be
Superman.
Bizarro Superman.
Yeah, just
no,
be
but it's
Bizarro.
a clone.
Yeah, but he looks dumb and he's got long hair and he's dressed in black like Bizarro.
It's a clone, like you said. So why does Lex hate Superman and want to stop him so bad when he already has the
He
technology?
already
to
has a clone.
make Superman.
He already has a Superman. He's got one. Why can't he make two? Smartest man alive. Why can't he make two?
Yeah, why did he only make one Superman but then make like an android person?
Yeah.
Why didn't he just make
Why did he make two Superman?
more Superman? That's what I'm saying. Like, as much as we were like critical of Fantastic Four,
Yeah.
there's nothing that makes you go,
What? What are you talking about? Yeah. And we didn't even mention the fucking like interdimensional rift that is like tearing through dimensions
Oh.
into Metropolis. Basically splits.
oh, you mean the other worst line in the movie
Split-
about?
hold on. It splits Metropolis in half. All the Daily Planet guys get on the T-craft and we go off and we're overseeing the area. And then it's made its way through Metropolis. It's gonna
It's headed to was like Brook, some kind of
Brooksburg, Brookhaven, or
something like
something.
Yeah, something like that.
It's headed to Brookhaven. Cut to Lois. There's people there. Uh-oh.
Right.
There's people there.
Yeah.
We know. There's people in Metropolis,
Right.
and now they're not there. There's people there. Smash cut to there's people. And we see the people and going,
Because I was too dumb to realize there were people there and that the stakes were high. Like,
there's
James,
people there.
I got it. I don't need the hand holding. I think is what pissed me off the most in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't need.
Right.
I don't need it. I got
Right.
it. It's Superman.
Yeah, so we save the day, and he confronts Lex. And I think the line he delivers to Lex where he's like, I'm human, I fuck up, just in my day-to-day, I'm not perfect. I'm not a Superman. Like,
Right. I'm just Superman.
I'm
not
just
a
Superman. I'm not a Superman. And like doesn't appeal to Lex at all. Lex is still like, but I hate you. But I hate you for no fucking reason because this movie hasn't given us a reason to hate you. I just do.
Right.
Because
No build up.
Because I'm Lex Luthor and I'm crazy.
Because in the comics I do, so we're not going to explain
So I'm
any
gonna
of
do that here also because how crazy I am. Yeah.
This movie was a mishmash of and what if I put this really cool joke or stupid thing?
Yeah,
in?
we're gonna over explain it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm either gonna hold your hand or assume you know every ounce of lore there is to know about Superman.
Starting off with that interview scene into the Daily Planet stuff
I agree that there were
so
chunks
good.
of good stuff here, but
We get lost in the sauce pretty quick.
way lost.
The Pocket Universe scene being unwatchable into a finale that falls apart is like so lazy.
The third act was rough.
We were breaking the third act up into like three different things.
Yeah.
Like Bizarro Ultraman fight, Jarhanpour fight with Green Lantern
can we
and
talk
Mr.
about
Terrific.
for a second? Every negative review I saw that said this movie is too woke this movie wasn't woke enough for a Superman movie. It was the opposite of that. Superman is super woke, and he wasn't at all in this movie.
No.
So I
No,
could
I-
not believe that
yeah.
was a criticism we were getting. That
don't-
is not
I don't
anywhere on my
understand that.
list of
No.
negatives of this movie.
No.
It-
No. There's plenty of other things that we can look at that are more of a negative than
It's like, yeah, he's a
than
literal
that.
alien that comes
Right.
to Earth and lands in America.
Right.
And
And that's been the story since the
like,
30s.
yeah, 100 years, guys. Oh,
Yeah. Out of 10, let's go. Numbers out of 10.
I'm a 6 out of 10.
Wow, that low? Dang. I think I'm like a 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, I wouldn't like. It looks good in a theater. Like
No.
I would definitely.
And you're
go-
right, it's not better than Guardians 3. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, no,
it's not
it's-
even
it's-
close.
it's
not even
not.
close.
It's
No,
not.
it's not even close. We had to talk about it some more.
Yeah.
Forgot about it a little bit.
Listen, I mean, like, I feel bad because there are really good parts, but the really good parts are just shit on by the bad parts.
Overshadowed by
Just-
the Gunnisms. Yeah.
Like, he's got to pull back.
Yeah.
He
It's like
has
Creature
to.
Commandos. Creature Commandos had some great scenes, and then it doesn't. And then it's joked about or laughed at in the next scene. And it's like,
Yeah, like I don't
So
think if I'm
close.
James Gunn, like I wouldn't be
so close.
insulting everything the DCEU did, because I told you on the phone, I genuinely, and people can shit on me for saying this, I had more fun, I think, overall watching Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
Because it was a coherent story.
Like Black Adam. Black Adam was fucking awesome.
Right.
Yeah. And it was more of a complete story
Right, and it made more
than
sense.
this.
You could say, oh, it's not a great movie, but like Blue Beetle had like, here's the hero, he's likable, here's what happens to him, here's what he has to do, here's what he does,
Here's a villain.
here's the
You
end.
get some family drama. There's stakes. This movie felt like there's no stakes.
stakes.
He's pushing people. There's 2 black holes.
He's getting his ass beat almost the entire movie, and at the end, I'm Superman.
Punch harder.
And I'm going to just beat everyone now, even though they tried to build me into being this relatable human type character. When
Yeah.
You're Superman.
Yeah, but now I'm going to fight.
Now I can bust out of black holes with my breath. Like, what?
Yeah.
No.
Right. No. What?
And I get it. I get you giving it a 7.5 because I'm being super critical, but it was just,
It's so much better than I thought it was going to be.
it was better than I
think.
thought,
Yeah.
but it was still too, like, James Gunn can't not smell his own farts. He can't go 20 minutes without being like,
Isn't this the funniest thing ever?
Like, no.
Yeah. That baby seat scene in
that
Superman
felt like a
or
James
in
Gunn. He's
Fantastic
like, I want
Four.
to help with the Fantastic
I
Four.
can write a scene, Matt. What about this scene? What if they mess with the baby
that
seat?
still wasn't as bad as the garage scene. It was close.
No.
But that
There was still more happening in the. It
At
wasn't
least-
just sitting there watching a
Right.
thing. There was still like end music.
You're cutting to Sue kind of snickering in the
Right.
crowd, like laughing and taking pictures. Like
Yeah.
this was literally just
for like maybe
it
15
was. It was
seconds?
over 15 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're again this guy who can hack the universe.
Mhm.
I'm working on the garage. It's not a funny
as smart
joke.
as Reed Richards would be. Yeah.
Like Happy Gilmore 2 had funnier jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The humor in this movie
Was bad.
definitely not a highlight.
No.
Definitely not a highlight.
Don't make Superman Deadpool or Spider-Man because he's not. He doesn't need to
No,
quip.
He is quipping at the kaiju monster.
He can't. He's not.
Yeah.
Yo, hey. Like,
Eyes up here.
mm.
That's a bad line. It was bad.
There's
in
a
the
couple
trailer.
other ones when he's like fighting and he's like quipping with the robots, and there's
Right.
little things that weren't as egregious,
Right.
but it's not. It's not Superman.
Right. Right.
Don't do that to Superman. This is what we talked about. It's so hard to make a Superman movie.
Yeah. Because you're trying to make him relatable, and like, I don't think Superman getting his ass kicked is what's gonna make him relatable
No.
for me.
No, if you want to explore that his dad is actually a piece of crap, that should have been a way bigger plot point than no, it's not a hack, it's a real thing. Okay, we all hate him. Okay, the end, we hate him.
No resolution. Play the. You want to play the clips of your family? Yeah, sure. It soothes him, and then it's all of Ma and Pa Kent. It's like, oh, I'm sure there was some more in there that we could have mined from Jor-El, but whatever. Like,
Right, and
It's
that's the
fine.
whole thing is like, well, that's why he's really more of an Earthling than an alien because he was raised by some sweet old people on a farm. Like, yeah, but we got that though.
yeah, we know that. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you guys spent way too much time on the farm that did nothing.
I like how that's what James Gunn uses as like, we're gonna let people know this. But you know, like Green Lanterns and Mr. Terrific, you guys already know that. Metamorpho,
Yeah, it's the
Pocket
same-
Universes, Proton Rivers, you guys already know that.
If you're an average comic book
You
person
already
that
know
doesn't
that.
read that much, you're like, what is happening?
What is happening? Yeah. The Ma and Pa Kent being his true family isn't what you needed to explain and have
No,
like the whole
'cause
movie
that's
ride
why
on
he
at
is
the
who
end.
he is.
Right, we
That's
got
the whole
that.
point. Even if
I
Jor-El's
knew
a good
anything
guy.
about Superman, is that he was raised in Smallville on a fucking farm. Not that he goes to Pocket Universes
Right.
and plays around and splashes around
That's
in
the whole thing.
anti-proton
His
rivers.
alien dad, his real dad, was never what drove him to begin with anyway. So,
The screen.
oh, we're still on.
Okay, cool.
That's not what drove him to be who he was anyway. They tried to make it like that is the only reason he was being good.
No.
And then he had to go revisit his parents to really fight. No, he didn't. He
'cause
was raised to be
Pa
the
Kent
way he is.
instilled being good.
So they
like-
literally did that in the movie like twice. Like it didn't need to be done.
Right. No. No.
Ah.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying for sure. Yeah.
But I mean, like, go see it because
Watch it.
it's
You have to
a
watch
great
it.
theater experience.
It was
Like,
a good
looks
comic book
good.
movie.
It's a good comic book
Yeah.
superhero movie. It's not a great Superman
Where would you rank
movie.
this in our Phase 5 Marvel list?
Yeah. If we're gonna talk about best one of the year for comic book projects,
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts is better.
Thunderbolts
than this by
takes it
10
by a
miles.
landslide. Yeah.
I would. I know you won't, but I put Fantastic above this, and I'd put Ironheart above this.
Wow. No, I wouldn't do that. You're justified. I wouldn't do that. It's awesome. I'm so happy for Ironheart being above Superman for you. No.
Yeah, no, but I just
No.
that's how. To me, there was nothing that made me like want to rip my hair out in Ironheart. Like I didn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I get it, and you're a bigger DC guy
I like
anyway.
DC.
So I
I
used
forgot
to be
how
when
much
I
I
was
like DC.
younger,
Yeah.
but
in this movie, made me like Superman maybe 15% more. So,
wow, okay.
right? I hate Superman. I don't like Superman.
Yeah, I'm not a Superman fan.
No.
I'm always been like a Batman guy.
I like Superman in the cartoon and Justice League Unlimited. It's fantastic. You know, Superman animated series. It makes me want to watch that Jack Quaid one.
Okay.
Just saying.
I think at the end of the day, to reset for the second or third or fourth or however many times they've reset DC and to spend all that money
But it's
and
not
all
even
that
a full
hype.
reset. Like, we're not even full resetting. We're still dealing with Peacemaker
but
stuff.
that's what I'm saying.
And
But all that big deal that they made about how much they were going to pivot and make it better and spend hundreds of millions, was it that much better than anything that was? I don't think it really was. I think that's the biggest point I would try to
it's
make.
better than everything they try to do with Superman.
It's
in the
definitely more of
DCU.
a
It's better than Man of Steel.
Superman vibey movie, but on a pure movie making aspect, it's not that much better than
The third act
Man
of
of
Man of
Steel.
Steel is way more put together than this movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Superman is not Superman in those movies.
No.
And that's the biggest problem.
He's a guy with Superman's powers.
Right.
And
But see,
Superman's origin.
They kind of did
Yeah.
that in this one too, but like the other way.
The other way. Too far. Too far.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, is it better than Man of Steel? A little?
Like, what if Spider-Man
But-
was from a planet called Krypton, and he got sent to Earth as a baby and was raised by Aunt May and Uncle Ben on the farm,
That's.
and the yellow sun gives him radiation
Now, what
powers.
if Goku? Now, hear me out here.
Right. Yeah. It's literally, he took Dragon Ball.
Krypton, rock Krypton.
Krypton Ball Z.
That's-
It's fucking Dragon Ball. It's Goku was sent here to be
Which
evil.
I know, like, supposedly
and
that
conquer the planet.
Akira, that's where he made it was like inspired by Superman. Like,
Superman wasn't sent here to fucking do evil.
right.
Like, every origin
That's what I'm saying.
suggests
Dragon
otherwise.
Ball was based on that with a nice original twist to it.
Mhm.
James Gunn's like, I'm going to steal your original twist and use it.
I'm going to steal your remix on the thing I'm rebooting. Like, we're 2 layers removed, and that's what this Superman movie is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Superman.
Superman.
Go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy